So welcome back to another video, guys. This is the top 10 quarterbacks right now, in my opinion. You guys might not like this. I know he's retired, but he's not retired until he's retired. So my number one quarterback right now, until it's proven and we're in the season and he's not playing, is Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. He's the best there ever was and has been and probably ever will be. So let's see here. Pull up on the screen here. Number 2 would be Aaron Rodgers. Look at that muscle man. Look at that. He's ready. He's ready for the season. Aaron Rodgers just statistically, just athletically, arm strength wise, doesn't really. I have to give him a pass for the past year because he's had Davante Adams in the playoff game against San Francisco. It doesn't look like he trusts anybody but Davante Adams and Robert Tonyan, his number one tight end. And they don't have a bunch of weapons like Brady. So yeah, I'm gonna go number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Number 3. Who's gonna be my number 3? Give me a second, guys. I'm pulling up on the screen. Number 3 is going to be Patrick Mahomes. You could easily argue he could be number 2 or number 1, depending on if Brady comes back or not. It's dependent on Brady and Rodgers. He could be number 2, number 1. He could easily be number 1. But Patrick Mahomes, definitely number 3. In the number 3 slot. So, let's go to the next quarterback. Number 4. Number 4, and some people might get angry and all, Josh Allen. He's young. He's just good. It's not his fault he didn't get a chance to go for a touchdown in overtime in the AFC championship game. Or an AFC divisional game, sorry. I'm thinking of last year. Yeah, but he is on the rise and will continue to be on the rise. Has weapons. They'll do a good job in the draft. Josh Allen is my number 4. Number 5. Bear with me, guys. Number 5. Number 5 is going to be Russell Wilson for right now. And he's a shaky number 5. Just because he hasn't done well in the playoffs lately. Didn't make the playoffs this past year. And his team's kind of shaky. And there's been rumors he's not a good teammate. He thinks he's kind of gotten arrogant. Gotten an aura about himself that he's better than everyone else. So we'll see if he stays here. Probably not with Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, and others coming up on him, nipping at his heels. But for right now, number 5 is going to be Russell Wilson, just based on what he's done in the past, the Super Bowls he's been to, all the NFC championships he's been in, playoff wins and all, and that he can will his team to win still to this day. So number 5 is going to be Russell Wilson. Number 6. Number 6 quarterback is going to be Matthew Stafford. Now, you might hate me for this and all, but he's always had a great arm. Best fourth quarter quarterback in NFL history. As far as stats go and all that, most fourth quarter comebacks. Played on an awful Detroit team. I mean, they're Detroit Lions. If you can win with them, you can win with anybody. And he goes to a stable organization for the first time in his career. Stable head coach, stable general manager. I don't know if the owner's stable. There's arguments about that. A lot of people don't like him, especially in St. Louis, which I can understand. Kind of pulled the rug out from underneath of him. But Matthew Stafford is my number 6. He goes to a stable team, and in the first year, he goes to the Super Bowl and wins it. Beats Tom Brady. He didn't beat Aaron Rodgers, but he beat Kyler Murray. Probably would have beat Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. That might have been a good matchup in the championship game. Either way, he earned his spot. So you got to give him props. He's my number 6 quarterback. Number 7. And this guy could rise depending on his coach and what his team does. But I really loved him coming out of college. I feel like the Dolphins should have drafted this guy. And it's Justin Herbert. This guy is just phenomenal. I watched him at Oregon. Loved him at Oregon. Didn't think he had a great team around him in Oregon. Didn't have the best coach. But Justin Herbert, definitely number 7. And could easily next year be in the top 5. For sure. Depending on what his team does, free agency, draft, and how his coach learns from his mistakes. Justin Herbert, number 7 quarterback right now in my top 10. Number 8. And this guy got injured. Depending on how his team does in free agency, the draft, and how he recovers and how he moves forward with his ability to throw the football accurately. Number 8, and could be in the top 5 after next year, easily. This guy could easily be top 3, is Lamar Jackson. You see what the Ravens are without him. Not very good. They can't seem to win a game. Tyler Huntley played well as a backup, but not good enough. He's no substitute for Lamar Jackson. This guy is special, uber talented, and just a great kid. Doesn't get in trouble off field, but hopefully injuries don't keep creeping up on him. But I'd really like to see him work on his accuracy. If he does that and becomes accurate, this guy's dangerous. And he's my number 8 quarterback right now. Number 9. Bear with me. Derrick Carr. One of the most underappreciated. Just people think he's overrated. He's really not. Everything he's had to deal with the Raiders organization, not the most stable. From Al Davis to Mark Davis. Number 9 is going to be Derrick Carr. I think he's way better than what people give him credit for. He has some weapons around him, but not that many. Doesn't have the greatest team as a whole. Now maybe they have Josh McDaniels and company. This will change. I don't think any quarterback's worth the money they get, but that's the market that's been set by guys like Lamar Jackson and company, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, so forth. And Aaron Rodgers. So that's just the market. But I think he's my number 9 quarterback in the top 10. I think he's very underrated. Just my opinion. So number 10, and this could change. Number 10, and this guy, depending on how he does, could be in the top 5 maybe. What happened? There we go. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys. 1 playoff win in 5 years isn't that good. He's played well, but not in the playoffs. Really need to see a lot from him this year to put him in the top 5. But I think he's capable of it. But he's definitely in my top 10. He's right inside the top 10. Could be higher on the list, if not for that San Francisco debacle. which wasn't completely his fault, but to make that run in that situation, not the best idea. But again, not the most stable organization. So that's my top 10, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit notification bells. See ya.